CUW won its first NAC tournament title with a 73-71 victory over Aurora last Saturday in dramatic fashion. The Falcons subsequently received the league's automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, their second in program history. For head coach Sean Cassidy and his team, and this accomplishment is the culmination of a series of ups, downs, and a lot of hard work.
It's all in perspective, where we came from, where we started out the season, and where we're finishing the season. If you would have told me back in December that we were going to win a conference championship, probably in early December I would have doubted that. But then at the end of December I was really confident in what we had, even though we had a 4-6 record going into Christmas break. As far as the program, it just shows that we can compete. Every day we're going to compete, and we're going to go out and we're going to play hard.
It was also the first time the Falcons defeated Aurora since December 10th, 2011. It was a game that featured 21 lead changes and 14 ties. CW found its spark from senior Mark Scholes and sophomore Eric Kittle.
Well, Mark has done a great job. He had 2 20-point games in a row, I think in middle of January when we struggled a little bit. He brings instant energy from the day and the time he steps on the floor. You can feel that Mark's on the floor.
During Scholes' career, he has developed from a role player to one of the team's most explosive players. He made the game-winning layup with 29 seconds remaining to help the Falcons win the NAC title. Scholes also rejected an Aurora shot with 6.7 seconds left off an inbounds play. With the Falcons' defense holding firm, Aurora's Brandon Smith tried an off-balance three-pointer that was off the mark as time expired.
Well, in the last 6 seconds, we had our best defensive team on the floor. And I'm very confident in what they're capable of doing. They've shown that they're our best. So that 6 seconds took forever. And when we had him stopped at the top of the key and we had him bodied up, I was feeling really good. And then the ball went up, and from my angle, I thought there was no chance of that ball going in. So when it hit the rim, then the backboard, and then hung on the rim, that was the longest few seconds of my life.
Kittle has been the catalyst of the team since he first stepped onto the court 2 seasons ago as the starting point guard. The sophomore has tallied 20-plus points in 3 of the past 5 games. Kittle also leads the team in three-point percentage, assists, and steals.
With him on the floor, everybody seems more comfortable. But we can move him around from the point to the 2-guard spot just because of our other positioning. He does so much. He does so much with drawing attention. He does so much with hitting shots, getting people in the right position. He defends, he steals, he does so much for the team that I don't know if I can put a value on exactly what it means to have him on the floor, but as for a coach, having another coach on the floor, and even though he's a sophomore, the way he carries himself, the way he handles the team, he just does an outstanding job in everything.
The Falcons started the season slowly, posting a 4-6 record before the Christmas break, which included losses in 4 of the first 5 games. Since then, they have found a rhythm on both ends of the court, winning 15 of their last 18. They entered the NCAA tournament with a 19-9 overall record and are on a 6-game winning streak.
Well, I think a lot of things changed for us. I think everyone became more secure in their roles. I think everyone became more defined in their roles. And I think for myself as a coach, I started accepting what those roles were for them and being better at explaining what those roles were. But then on the other side, I thought we started having more fun. Guys came back refreshed after Christmas, ready to work. And again, not with an attitude of, hey, we've been defeated, but an attitude of, hey, today's a new day.
CUW drew UW Stevens Point in the opening round of the NCAA tournament and will tip off against the Pointers on Friday at 8 p.m.
Again, our attention is all on how are we going to get better to be able to compete with the Stevens Point.
I'm Nathan Kerner for CWFalcons.com.